On your own. Yeah, slowly down, brilliant. Slowly, and go, up. The whole way, come on, let's go. Lift this up higher as you drive your arms in, okay? That's it, nice.
Hi, I'm Morgan. I am Women's Health's senior fitness writer, and for the last 4 weeks, I have trained like Gemma Atkinson. Gemma is a former Women's Health cover star, a former Strictly contestant. She is a radio DJ, mum of one, and dedicated fitness enthusiast. I really wanted to try working out like her for an entire month. I've tried a few of her workouts before that she shares on Instagram, so a couple of her weighted vest workouts and a few of her kettlebell workouts, but this time I wanted to do something longer. I really wanted to know what it was like to follow a structured training plan and to get very strong. Gemma frequently shares videos from her incredible home gym, which is kitted out with almost everything anyone could ever want, but she also works out with a personal trainer at Ultimate Performance Fitness. I reached out to the team at Ultimate Performance and they helped me get through 4 weeks of training just like Gemma. Spoilers, it's not easy. The first thing I learned in my 4 weeks training like Gemma is that a consistent plan is the key to seeing progress. Before training with UP, I did pretty random training and got pretty random results. Working with Matt, I was in the gym 3 times a week, and these were full body strength training sessions. Once a week, I would do the same sort of workout at home, and then I would also do 1 cardio workout per week. Training like this meant that I saw some pretty huge results week on week. My leg press from the beginning of the program to the end went from 100 kilograms to 165 kilograms. My split squat went from 9 kilograms in both hands to 13 kilograms in both hands, and my deadlift went from 50 kilograms to 65 kilograms. A few different ranges of progress, but seeing those numbers go up, thinking that I couldn't have done that the week before, and knowing that each of the sessions I was coming in and doing the same thing just kept me so motivated to keep coming back. The structure that my workouts followed was pretty simple. On Mondays and Thursdays, we targeted the back of my lower body and the front of my upper body. And then on Tuesdays and Fridays, it was the back of my upper body and the front of my lower body. Training like this meant that we were able to hit multiple muscle groups regularly throughout the week, and I could feel myself getting stronger session to session. That is the 3rd session of week 1 done, and my last session in the gym for this week. I'm feeling so strong. The first 2 workouts was such a shock to my system that I just felt so weak, and after lockdown I just felt rubbish, and I was annoyed with myself for not being strong. But today, improved on every exercise, and the prowler was still, oh my god, so hard. But everything else got better, and I'm just feeling so good. The second thing I learned is that full body training is really the basis of her entire program. Each week, I would be given 2 workouts. They would then be repeated once more in the week for a total of 4 workouts. Workout 1 concentrated on the back of my lower body, so we were doing deadlifts and glute hyperextensions, and the front of my upper body, things like bicep curls and bench presses. Workout 2 focused on the front of my lower body, which means we were doing split squats. We were also doing leg presses, which were really grisly. I almost cried in that workout because I felt weak and I was getting really frustrated with myself. That's not good. The third thing I learned is that supersets or paired sets can make a real difference if you're trying to get the most out of your time in the gym. Ultimate Performance like to work in paired sets. This means if I'm doing a deadlift as my first exercise, I will do 8 to 12 reps. There'll be a 60-second break, and then we will move immediately onto the bench press. From there, you go back to the deadlift, back to the bench press, back to the deadlift, back to the bench press. By the end of it, you've completed 3 sets of 2 different exercises and you're already well into your workout. That was the third and final gym session done for the week. We upped a lot of my weights again, which was fantastic. Hit my PB on the deadlift, so I'm feeling fantastic really. I'm gonna go home, have my second meal, which I think is gonna be banana pancakes, and drink a lot of water and get ready for my last workout tomorrow. The fourth thing, and this is one of the biggest things at Ultimate Performance where Gemma trains, is NEAT exercise, which is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It sounds more difficult than it is, so I will explain, but that it should be a huge part of your program. So NEAT exercise is any exercise that does not count as exercise. So it's not your workout and it's not running around the park. It would be things like walking your dog, doing some household chores, getting the stairs instead of getting the lift, or potentially walking to the gym. It's anything that is not your workout. This type of activity is ginormous for your total daily expenditure, aka how many calories you're burning. Day 2 of week 2, and we are on a speedy lunchtime walk because I need to get 15,000 steps in by the end of today, and it's 3 p.m. and I've only done about 700 because I've just been sat at my desk all day. So we're getting out there to get some done. Walking is so good for helping your muscles repair. It's a form of active recovery. It also gave me some much needed headspace away from my screen, away from my emails, away from everything that can make you feel a bit stressed. The fifth thing I learned is that sleep is so important. When you are training this hard, there is no way your body can recover unless you're getting quality sleep to help you do it. I went from sleeping about 6 hours a night to sleeping 8 to 8.5 every single night with the help of Matt. It made me more aware of how much more I can do in the gym when I'm well rested. My mental state is better, I have a more positive attitude, and I'm able to lift heavier, which is basically the 3 things that keep you coming back and keep you coming back looking forward to a session. Lesson number 6, active recovery is non-negotiable. I'm guilty of it. I don't do the warm-ups, I don't do the cool-downs, I never stretch, and I'm not very mobile. These are not things that are okay when you are training like this. We need to be actively recovering. So I started foam rolling much more regularly, almost every single night before bed, and it became part of my wind down routine. Secondly, I used my massage gun a lot more. I have a Theragun and it really helped work out the knots and all of the things that were my muscles trying to recover in between sessions. And I also just stretched a lot more. This is so important for this program. When you are training your muscles so hard, and my muscles were really pushed to the point of fatigue, I needed to be recovering just as hard and making time for stretching, making time for mobility, and really making time for foam rolling, which was a big win. Crucial importance. The 7th thing I learned is that supplements can be really beneficial when you are working on a plan that's really depleting your body and pushing it past what's comfortable. So I was given Ultramag, which is Ultimate Performance's magnesium supplement to really help my body rest and recover and get ready for sleep. The second thing I was given was Ultimate Performance's Complete Multivitamin. And this is so important if you're someone like me who perhaps has a tendency to choose the less nutritionally dense option when they're in a rush. Making sure I got everything from this little multi I found really helpful. The last thing I was given was a vitamin D3 replenish, and the D3 vitamin is responsible for things like your mood, your immune system, and healthy functioning all over your body. Okay, so that is everything I learned training like Gemma Atkinson for a month. I think my main takeaway would be that this is a really solid training program. You could train like this for the rest of your life and progressively get stronger, but also strengthen yourself for functional everyday activities, whether that is being able to carry more shopping, play with your kids, or simply walk up the stairs more. I found I was fitter, I was sleeping better, and I was mentally happier. The team at Ultimate Performance built a plan that targeted every muscle, improved all elements of my fitness. I got fitter, I felt happier, and I'm sure as heck stronger. So I guess it works. Thank you so much, Ultimate Performance, for having me for a month. It was the most incredible experience, and hats off to Gemma, who is just mega strong.